Hello and welcome to another video tutorial brought to you by octotuts.com. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to upload your files to your web host via FTP. And I'll be teaching you two ways to get the job done. Way number one, we'll be using an FTP client. I'll be using FileZilla in this tutorial. And way number two is using Dreamweaver. So let's get started with way number one. FileZilla is a very simple FTP client and it gets the job done, and it's been my favorite for a while. I'll put the link to download FileZilla in the video description below. Now, simply all you need to do to connect is click on this little icon on the top left hand corner, and you need to make a new site. So click on new site, name your site, and then you need to just mess with a couple settings. You want to put your host. Your host is just your whatever website that hosts your files. So just type in your website host, or you could put their direct IP address like I have over here. Both should work. The port, you could leave that blank or set it to 21. Either way, it should work fine. Server type should be FTP. Logon type should be normal. And then just put in your username and password. And just like that, press connect. And we are connected to my website host. Now I could just scroll down, access my public HTML directory, and I have all of these files that I have for all of my different websites in this host. So now I just click and drag from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, and I could just transfer my files just like that. So it's really that simple. Now, we could also use Dreamweaver to get the job done, but I prefer using FileZilla just because I don't always have Dreamweaver open when I want to put a file on my website host. But if you prefer using Dreamweaver, go ahead and just open up any page of your website and then head into the file section. Now, before you head into the file section, you need to define your site. I have a separate tutorial on how to define your website in Dreamweaver, and I'll put the link to that in the video description below. Once you have your site defined, click on Files, and your site should be open. Now you just want to click on this little icon on the top left-hand corner that says Connect to Remote Host. Click it, and if you already have your information in, it should connect, just like that. You see how it has this little green icon right next to it and how the plug's connected? That means that I'm connected now. So I could just upload my files just like that. If I press this button, it'll upload all of the files for octodesigner.com. That's what I have open. And if I press this button, it'll get all the files on my host from octodesigner.com. So that's pretty useful. But if you don't have your information in, which you probably don't if you're watching this tutorial, then click on Site and click on Manage Sites. And select the site that you want to add the FTP for. Click Edit. And then click on Servers on the left-hand side. Now you see I already have the name of my host, Bluehost, and the address for it, which is the same IP address that I used in FileZilla. Now, if you want to add a new host or you don't have one to begin with, just click on this little plus, and then you just fill in your information. Server name, just whatever the name is of the website that hosts your files. Connect using FTP. The FTP address, or give me an error because I have one with the same name. Anyway, so FTP address, which is the website that's hosting it, or you could put the IP address like I did, and over here it has port 21 already plugged in for you. Then your username and password, and then the root directory. You could just leave this blank and it'll access your overall host. You could type in public_HTML to access your public HTML files, or you could go even further and access public HTML / octodesigner, and that's going to go straight into my octodesigner folder. And then you could put your website URL right over here, which is going to be octodesigner.com. And just like that, that's all you need. Press save and you should be connected just fine, like how I showed you guys before I showed you guys how to edit that. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope this works out fine for you. If you have any problems, I would go ahead and directly contact the tech support for your website host to begin with, and they should probably be able to help you out. But using these few steps, you should probably get access to your web host via FTP. It's really not that complicated. That's it. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.